Hello and welcome back to Fenton Gaming Plays Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I'm your host Fenton. In today's Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition video, we're still in the arcs. This time we're going to go ahead and do Most Urgent Matter to help out a dog, do an unmarked quest/task to help out a paladin, and finally we're going to go do the main event, Past Mistakes and fight Karon. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Divinity Original Sin 2 videos like this, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so be updated and more. Now, first thing I'm going to do, this one's a real short one, real easy to do as long as you have Pet Pal, is the Most Urgent Matter. It's at the cathedral, so let's get going. Now, two things you want for this quest, even though it's short, easy, no combat. First of all, you want some form of teleportation, so this way you get down to a certain spot. I'll show you that. Second of all is obviously Pet Pal. So we have Ifan, who has Pet Pal, or four of my other guys have some form of teleportation. I'm not going to use the warrior one since... yeah, you know, that's fire, not good. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the dog. This one's friendly. We're going to get some information out of it and a quest too. So here we go on this.
Hello? Hey, have you got my ball? Smelly person threw my ball away and I couldn't go fetch. Threw it off the balcony. And Master Rahu's not here to get it back for me. Master's gone a while now. Yeah, but Master Rahu's gone. He went away with the smelly man. Smelly man threw my ball away and now I'm sad. It's my ball, and I love my ball.
This one is really easy to do. Simply find a ball. Yeah, it sounds really simple. Now that what was revealed, I am not going to touch it. It's going to be for the Hammerfall story quest. We're going to ignore that. That's the last thing I want to do before leaving the arcs. In other words, I want to get to 20 before actually doing that. So we'll go through this door. Great news is you can go through these doors. No problem, no muss, no fuss, no hostility. They just allow you to walk through there. You can even teleport around here. So as long as nobody sees you do it, it's really good. So here's the deal. You want to have one person obviously to teleport there. Pop that, pyramid, and then have everybody else teleport over. And the next part is not going to be hard. It could be a little bit buggy. Is just stand where I'm standing and teleport right there. And the ball. There's the ball. Right. Yeah. There. Yeah. We got the ball. So for the next step will be really simple. It's just simply turn this in. This is a quick one to do. I decided to figure, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do it. And everybody's together. So let's make sure we have Ifan with the ball because he's the one who's going to talk to the dog. And there you go. Yeah, I'm going to have to start looking for extra bags. It's starting to look like my inventory from Ultima 7 I was fooling around with the other day. Yeah, it was a serious cluster. You know what? Still, it's fun though. Now, this game is also really fun too. So the next part is simple. Turn this in and that's it. It's one of the easy ones you want to do. Quick experience points. You could do this under, I think, 4 to 5 minutes. So if you have 4 or 5 minutes of your life, well, go ahead and do this. Besides, being nice to the dog, especially this one. And he's looking for his master, and they threw his ball. And we got the ball. The dog's going to be happy, and we're all going to get some nice rewards, well, experience points.
I pledge my heart.
Hello?
I pledge my soil to you, O Lucian.
Oh, fantastic!
I pledge myself to you, O Lucian.
He smelled like the front of a flower shop and the back of a butcher's. Like he was using flowers to hide the rot. And his clothes smelled of Louis. Louis's my friend. Friend of Master's. Used to smell old. Now he smells rotten. And he's mean. Threw my ball away.
I pledge my soil to you.
Now, that is done. Easy experience points. It was really worth doing. It was small, but still, you just want to build that experience points up. Now, next part, this is no reward for experience points except for an item. We're going for an item. Remember that one paladin that was cursed? And I was trying to cure that one paladin with Bless? Well, guess what? I actually discovered the solution. During one of my test runs while looking for quests to do before hitting the vault, what happened was I used Spirit Vision. Yeah, you see, remember the magisters who got their area ransacked like crazy? Well, I popped Spirit Vision to see if there was anything else there. Well, lo and behold, I found 2 spirits. One of them will actually tell you how to get to the sewers, and the other one right now will actually was one cursing the paladin. We're going to go ahead and get that paladin uncursed. So I'm going to pop Spirit Vision and do this whole thing and cure the paladin like a good person. And here we go on this.
The spirit of a magister jabs a spectral finger into the paladin's wound, while muttering some profane-sounding curse.
I'll do as I please. This paladin filth hacked me down right here in our headquarters. She's going to suffer for what she did to me.
The spirit thinks for a moment, then moves back from the paladin.
Very well. I am done with this world.
Last. Thank you. The wound's closed over. Thank you. Here, I found this on one of the magisters. It looks valuable. Take it with my thanks.
That was easy. We got ourselves a nice rune. I'm going to say that for level 20 armor. So when I get some level 20 armor on everybody, yeah, I'm going to rune up like crazy. For now, it's free looting rights. I got to remember that sword's this way. I'll just loot it off screen. Now, next up, we're going to the sewers. And before we do that, I do want to speak to one of the spirits here. It'll give you information about the sewers in case you want to go that route. So here we go on this information.
The spirit of a magister lingers nearby, scowling at the damage that's been dealt to the premises.
Look at this! Just look at this! Our barracks ransacked by our own brothers in arms, and my sworn magister comrades murdered by them. I got Brent out of here. He was wounded. He wouldn't have stood a chance if I hadn't helped. But hopefully some more made it as well. I came back to see if I could help any others, but I got a saber through the heart instead. Murdering blue bloods. The void's welcome to the lot of them.
The spirit leans back to appraise you, a guarded look on his spectral features.
You're no paladin, but why should I tell you? Fine. Just check in on him for me, will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there, where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was bleeding like a stuck pig, though. I don't know if he made it. I've spotted something.
He's going to tell you how to get to the sewers, which I basically already did. And I realized at the time of recording I could just teleport there. If not, only way is go through the school, around it, and there's ways you could jump down. Now, if you have a waypoint like I do, just go ahead, just fast travel twice, once in the Ark's town center, and the other one right here in the sewers. And there you go. Now, please note for the Karon Fight, I'm doing the cheap method, the cheese method. Yeah, you're gonna see that in a few moments. I was testing so many methods out. Best way I figured out for me to defeat this evil SOB was actually cheese it like crazy. Now, I should have done was have Ifan fire the wall at the time. I didn't think about it. I was so happy to say, yeah, I'm going to get my revenge on this guy. He kicked my butt at 18. Now I'm level 19, so I'm going to make a huge difference. And let me go ahead and take out my sword real quick and repair. Now, Karon is not an easy fight. Before you have to fight Karon, I advise doing is talking to the kid in there. After that, I'll explain what I'm going to do for the cheese method. For now, I'm just going to get everything repaired and I'm ready to go. I advise having a good fire spell like fireballs. Yeah, that's one way to get the solution solved. I'll explain that too. So we're going to go over here and the kid is right about this direction. There you go. And I'm going to do is once I get close by, I'm going to speak to the kid, get some information out of him. He's in the cage. Yeah, there's the cage. So I'm going to just talk to him. I'll be back.
I wouldn't do anything wrong, mister. You've got to believe me. Let me out, please. I'm not a mistake.
The boy shakes his head in denial, then beams like the summer sun. You see yourself in him from a simpler time when the future looked bright and endless.
You're so cool. I bet you've been everywhere. Can you tell me a story? Really? And then you woke up on the beach? Oh, man.
The child's glee quickly turns to sorrow. Tears come in great, shimmering droplets.
Can't you let me out?
The Magisters put this collar on me because I can make fire with my fingers. Then they just left me here. They're so mean. I'm not sure. It's got something to do with the braziers, that's all I know. I think you gotta just light them all.
He gives you a look that is at once hopeful and hopeless. One last tear slides down his impossibly pink cheek. A hungry kitten couldn't look more plaintive.
Now, let me go ahead and explain on the tactics what I'm about to do. Now, after the child is free, you have a choice of fighting Karon later on or not. Well, I'm fighting him now. Here's the thing, if you don't mess with the cages, Karon will actually have help of 4 undead fools. Now, here's the thing. They hit hard together with Karon, and Karon is one nasty caster. What I did was I opened the cage up. That's your first step and you want to cheese this fight. Step number 2 is actually move the bodies out of the room. Not just out of the room, somewhere where you could actually block things off and they won't interfere. Now, I test this out. I teleport the body out of the cage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, go off screen and put all 4 bodies in a room. Now, I am back, and part of my tactic was to bring all 4 bodies in this room where it was this one chest with a note saying, "Ha ha, you lose, sucker." Yeah, the sucker room. So I have 4 suckers in the room, all 4 bodies there. So when the battle starts, they won't come because I also blocked off the door. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is actually next is to get the fireball thing going. Now, great news about the Karon fight, since I took out all 4 of his allies indirectly for now. He'll fight alone. Great news is he has weak physical armor, but very strong magical armor. And he hits hard with magic. You'll see in a few moments. And I'm going to say this right now. It was a fun fight. And plus, I played it very smart. Now, if you want to do is get his physical armor down to 0, then do anything knock down or lock him down. That's the key to victory. Once you do that, this hard fight will be extremely easy. Since number 1, you locked him down. And number 2, you have taken out his ads. So I'm going to go ahead and do the ritual now, freeing the kid. This took me a little bit. Other than that, I definitely advise doing this at level 19. So if you're done with the sewer stuff, like for example Queen Justinia or getting the unusual painting, then go ahead and of course do this. And like I said before, those blazers must be all lit at once. It reminds me of the statue quest on Reaper's Coast, where they all had to be lit at once. Same thing, same deal, because once you do lit all 4 at once, or in this case all 5, then the child will be free. And I won't spoil about the child thing, but still, this was a fun one to do, and I'm trying to get in a position. Other than that, it's not a bad fight. I advise doing this anyways. Just do the cheese method. If you want a tougher challenge, then yeah, go ahead and just like the 5, and then of course start the battle. You can also do this later on if you're playing the Definitive Edition I read. However, it's after a certain trial, so I'm going to go ahead and light this up and start the fight.
Touch a bleeding heart. You could have left me here. Should have left me here. But you just couldn't resist those great big watery puppy dog eyes, could you? You're weak. But then Siva's standards were always uneven. Looking at me, then looking at you, that hasn't changed. Oh, but they called me by so many different names. First Sorcerer, then Godwogan, all the while dangling another one in front of me. Divine. You do know how it is, hmm? You want it bad, don't you? You're chasing this thing, this label. Maybe you're trying to save the world. Maybe you're just doing it because they tell you to. The Seekers told me the same thing. They told me I could rise. I could be the next Divine. I fell for it. Well, who wouldn't, eh? I saw the light, but not in the way they'd expected. I heard the voice. Lucian himself. He gave me the truth. He told me to carry it. He made me real. And he showed me Ahu and the Seekers.
He showed me that they're traitors. They have him captive, you know. Oh, yes. He's alive, but he's imprisoned. He has instructed me to free him from his enemies. The Seekers doubted me. Lucian told me to express myself, so I did. I showed those Seekers exactly what I could do. Seekers might be faithful, but they sure as hell aren't smart. The last time they tried to stop me from expressing myself, I killed a dozen of them stone dead. Well, who wouldn't? Karon the Divine, said the Seekers. I was flattered. My ego loved the idea. And the power. I wanted it. I gods damned craved it. And the Seekers delivered it on a silver platter. Gareth couldn't wait to show me off to the Order, the idiot.
He looks underneath him, to the rune etched into the floor, and the candles placed at its points.
But that was just my ego. That wasn't really me. This is me. Saving Lucian for the world is my true calling. That and killing Seekers. Same thing, really. I am no mistake. Mistake was theirs. I cannot be held responsible for a mistake I did not make. The mistake was theirs, and they make it still. You see, Ahu and the Seekers have Lucian imprisoned beneath the tomb. They tap into his source and use it for themselves. I know how to access his cell. I can show you the way once we pass the path of blood. Together we can do this. Together we can save Lucian. Together we are the truth. What do you say?
A razor grin unfolds upon his lips.
You're mad! I can't let your madness threaten the great divine! In the name of Lucian, I'll put you down. It's my duty to kill you. It's also my pleasure. I enjoy a bit of drama, don't you?
doesn't it?
They called me a mistake!
I'm ready.
They're wrong about me! They were always wrong about me!
Hurts, doesn't it?
Alright, that was very good. I didn't want to revive Losha because I didn't want to waste any of my action points. Besides, I had him on constant lockdown. I had pets. It was really easy after that. No ads at all. Now, the ads will be alive, 4 of them. We're going to go ahead and deal with them too. Yeah, I want that certain item for Ifan. But for now, I'm reviving everybody, get everybody back in the tip-top shape. So Laura's still alive. That's the best news in the video so far. Yeah, I'm doing the, what do you call it, Self-Sword Laura Challenge. Get the little squirrel on the Undead Cat to the very end of the game. Yeah, I'm keeping Tornado for this chapter 2. Yeah, that Death Fog thing is serious business. Let's see here. That's a spear. I don't care about that. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are really nice boots. Keeper. Let's see the ring. Oh, wow. A ring for Sibyl. I gave it to my original guy, then I changed my mind afterwards. Oh, wow. Onslaught. I'll give it to Sibyl, too. All right. Some runes. And a spear. I don't care about the spear. I'll sell it off screen somehow. So let me check this out. Let's check the boots out. Oh, wow. Those... Yeah, the ring's all right. I can give that to Sibyl. The boots are really good. All right, I'm getting some nice upgrades in this chapter. I am loving the arcs for item drops. I am still a fan of Reaper's Coast, though, and Driftwood. I miss that area. Yeah, I'll probably visit it on another playthrough, unofficial playthrough. Or if I'm going somewhere, go get the Switch version. So I'm going to travel back here. So I did a fast travel to avoid all the, what do you call it, elemental danger. Now, the Undead's real easy. Just take them all out. Very simple. Lock them down. Easy peasy. You can also soulmate them and then drink them to death. I'm going to go ahead and start the fight. Nobody died. And yeah, I used some cheap tactics. That was well worth it. Yeah, it looked like everybody was mostly tip-top shape. Yeah, once I took out Karon, then the ads were, you know, very simple. I mean, that was really fun to do. I'm going to go ahead and, what do you call it, restore my source. I used some of that in both fights. Losa got drained on her first one, and the other one, Ifan used the Arrow Storm, which is really useful. So let me go ahead and grab that too. Yeah, your source is all mine. I'm going to go ahead and suck the life, or I should say the source out of the Undead fools. They won't be seen anyways. I took them out for good. Now, the one drop that one of them do drop is a bow, or I should say a crossbow, if you want to be that technical. So you see this crossbow is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and grab it right now. I almost forgot to grab it. That was my main reason of doing that fight anyways. So you see this crossbow, it is really powerful. And really nice too. Frost Grenade was a nice bonus, so let me go ahead and equip that on Ifan. Oh wow, that is really worth it. His stock just went up in 10 folds. Oh wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. He got something nice too. I gotta remember to you know, activate that ability. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a nice recap of today's video. First thing I did was help out a dog, which was a nice person doing that. After that, I decursed a paladin by telling the spirit to go away. Went back in the sewers, did some cheesiness on the Karon fight, moved the ad somewhere else, took out Karon by himself, made it a 4-on-1 fight, then did the 4-on-4 fight against the Undead, and that's it. In our next video, we're going to go ahead and visit the cathedral and figure out what's going on with AR. Yeah, that guy's missing, and we're going to go ahead and assault the vault, which is where we're parking ourselves at. This is it for my Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition, Arcs, Past Mistakes, and Karon Fight video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Divinity Original Sin 2 content like this. If you do like what you see, check out the upper right hand corner videos for my suggestion, on the lower right hand corner for a video suggestion from YouTube. Thank you for watching everyone and have a wonderful day or night.